doing a warm-up walking lap, let's talk about some sales. So, what have I been selling on eBay? Most recently, I think I just had a Wii remote controller and a GameCube adapter little bundle pre-owned that sold for $30. Basically, I figured worth about 15 a piece. They go together, just sell them together. 30 bucks, not bad. Next, I sold some Ray-Ban sunglasses. These were the new Wayfair. They were a little bit smaller and they had a unique color combination of blue and orange. I also had a hard case for them and the cloth, and that sold for $49.99. Cool thing about that is it sold in 6 hours. Hopefully I didn't price it too low, but it was pretty comparable with the comps out there, and I think the only other was a brand new with tags, and somebody had it listed for $55, so I think I just got lucky on that one. With doing whatnot, I decided to only have one eBay store and combine my trading cards with my other regular stuff, and it's just easier to handle just the one. So I sold a bundle, 4 items to the same person. They were bulk lot bundles that I had with different tins. So it was just bulk, regular, common, uncommons, and like very basic rare cards. And I had them listed for $13.50. No, I had them listed for $15, but with my sale that I had going on, it was going to be $13.50. And somebody sent me an offer for $11 for 4 of them. So that works for me because that gets a large bulk out. So I made 44 bucks plus the shipping on that. I've also been selling a lot of the online code cards. People ask me all the time. These are cards that come in the Pokemon packs so that people who play TCG, the trading card game, they play online, they put the code in and they get whatever cards were in that pack. But I bundled up 14 of the newest set, which is Brilliant Stars, listed them for $7, and they sold right away. So I had somebody purchase a quantity of 3 of them, but I ship these via email messaging on eBay, so I don't actually ship an item out, which means I don't actually have a tracking ship verification, which means if I continue to do that, I'll never have top rated seller status. It hasn't, not being top rated seller hasn't appeared to really affect my sales, my store, my traffic, or anything like that. So it is obviously the next day. It was very windy yesterday, so I decided I would just continue at home, and then I didn't. So here I am again. I'll get back into it. The next thing I want to talk about, it's ASST. Not exactly sure what that stands for, but series. This is a modern day Vietnam bomber jacket. It looked vintage, so I think it was just vintage inspired, maybe a little retro throwback. But the material where it was made, everything, I don't think it was vintage, so I never labeled it as vintage. But it sold for 30 bucks plus shipping. That was my full asking price. Another fun sell was this vintage Bubba Bear talking doll. If you grew up in the 80s, 90s, you'd probably know about this if you're a kid in the 90s. I did have one of these, and I guess I got rid of it or sold it a long time ago. But I found this one at a thrift store for $2.99, picked it up. It sold for, I had it listed for $23.99, but I had a coupon on it, so I think it sold for like 21 something plus shipping, and that only took about 2 weeks to sell, so that was a nice plush nostalgic sell for me. Next item was a new for me item. This brand is Finn, and the only reason why I picked them up is because they were leather sandals and they were made in Germany. So anytime that I find shoes made in Germany or like other countries where the leather might be a little bit different or better quality, then I usually pick them up. And these sold for $54. I had them listed for $60. I had a 10% off coupon, but I used that. $54 plus shipping. Very good brand for me. I'll definitely keep my eyes open for it. They did take about a month and a half to sell, but again, I listed them around winter time, so it makes sense for them to sell closer to spring and summer anyway. A really good sell, fun sell for me. if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this. This is a Pokemon card. It is a first edition Blastoise. This is a Team Rocket Blastoise. Now, if this was in English, I would have gotten a lot more money for it. I would have listed it and sold it for probably about $350, maybe taking a best offer of $300. But it was in French, so not necessarily as sought after, but it does make it a little bit more unique, especially to people who speak French and collect. Pokemon is a worldwide thing, so you can't really take a lot of value off of that. The only reason why I still didn't sell it for closer to my listing price, which was $250, is because it was pretty played. It was considered lightly played, so it did have some wear on it. Wasn't in the best of condition. So I wanted to sell it kind of quick because I was scared that I was just going to keep it and continue to hold on to it. I've had this card my entire life. So I went ahead and sold it, took a best offer for $150. So another nice sell was this BMW car cover. This I have had in my death pile for about a year. This was a free for me item. I was given this item completely free, and it is big and bulky, and it's just been taking up space literally in a death pile. Finally, I decided to take it out, take some good photos of it, get it listed. This item sold in just a few days. I had it listed at $175. Somebody took advantage of my coupon and got it for $150 something. You'll see it right here, plus shipping. And it was kind of tricky because I don't really know much about cars, and so trying to find like the model that it was for, the size that it fit. Now, most people who are going to buy these type of items, they know what they need, and I put all the numbers on there. Any number that I found on it, on the tag, I put everything so that they could know. And I did find a general year on the car that it would fit, the make and model that it would fit. So I was really happy with that sell. The next item is a St. John Marie Gray sports jacket. This is a women's like sports blazer, and this was given to me over a year ago, and I've had it listed, but a lovely friend of mine here on YouTube, a reseller on Instagram, her name is Shar. I'm putting her information right here. She actually sent this to me. I don't know, I think she just sent it to me with a box of other stuff because she found like a Cowboys beanie, Cowboys hat, knows that I like the Cowboys, sent that to me just because, and was listed, yes, for over a year. It took over a year of me ending relisting Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, but it did sell. I had it listed at $50. It sold for $42.50 plus shipping, so that was another nice item. Sometimes items just take a long time to sell. I don't mind sitting on items, especially when it's clothing, if it's trading cards, small items that are easy to store, because that's a good profit for me. So thank you so much, Shar, if you're watching this. And again, another good profit for a free to me item. The next free to me item that sold is a book set. It's 4 books. It's the Red Queen book series. These were given to me by my sister. She's a pretty avid reader, especially when it comes to like series and stuff like that. So this book series sold for $25 plus shipping. The only thing about this one is I sent 2 of the wrong books, the paperback books. I kind of made a mistake. The buyer reached out to me and said, hey, what's going on? You sent me half the series. So she said she would ship the other ones back if I sent her a label. No big deal. She said if I go ahead and send them out to her as quick as I can, because it was books 1 and 2 of the series that she was missing, so she wanted to get started on it. So I told her that she could go ahead and keep those, and I would send her the other 2 books to the wrong series. So basically she got 4 free books because of my mistake. So she was really happy with that. I'm glad. The other book series that I had listed, I did have it listed for $16, so I'm out that, but I could have been out like a return, a refund, bad feedback or whatnot. So it was fine for me, but that was another nice book sale, book lots. They sell for me. When you have the full book series and they're either current series or like young adult or a lot of like sci-fi, fantasy, thrillers, those do sell pretty quickly for me when you have the entire series, or at least like books 1 through 4, 1 through 5, things like that. And usually they sell for about $20 to $40 just depending on the series. I know the lighting is bad, but I just want to get into my car because it is getting late here at the track, and I just want to finish this up. So 2 more items. These are both dresses. They're vintage silk dresses. I kind of want to talk about these because dresses seem to be long tail for me, and I kind of got out of the mood listing them because they're harder to photograph. I need more space. I have to edit the background out of all of the photos or else it looks bad. They're more measurements. And then they sit longer for me. So I've stopped sourcing dresses, but I had both of these dresses listed, or both of these dresses in my death pile. I listed them at the same time. They pretty much sold one day after the other on eBay fairly quickly. About 2 weeks after I listed them, they sold for $42.50 a piece plus shipping. So I just want to show both of those right here. One was Adriana Papel, the other was Nanette Lepore. These are both well-known designers and brands, but the vintage silk stuff seems to be really nice. Plus these were printed dresses, very pretty, and I think kind of around Valentine's Day, so maybe somebody was buying a nice dress to go out or something. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little what sold. I have not done one in a while. I figure just a little bit different scenery. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you like or want to chit chat. Hit me up on Instagram, Jen's Multiverse. I'll put it right here, and I will see you all next time. Bye!